On this edition of Salvation Army Today, we honor General Eva Burrows, who was recently promoted to glory on March 20th. General Andre Cox says, "I join Salvationists around the world giving thanks to God for the life, inspiration, and leadership of General Burrows. Her life has influenced the lives of countless individuals and helped to shape the Salvation Army. I salute a true servant of God." After serving in such places as Zimbabwe, London, Sri Lanka, and Australia, Burrows was elected as the 13th international leader in 1986, serving through 1993. Through her willingness to spend time with individuals, whatever their status, General Burrows became known as the People's General. Burrows' passion were people.
Well, today we are fighting in the front line, not with guns, because our arms are not arms of a war and aggression, but arms of love that reach around the world. We've probably never used a weapon more lethal than a tambourine. But in our arsenal of love, there is more power than in the combined forces of many nations. And today, our front line runs through the agonies of the world, whether we're feeding the starving in Calcutta, where I recently shared with Mother Teresa the same kind of work we do together there, caring for Vietnamese refugees in those terrible, squalid camps of Hong Kong, picking up drug addicts in New York, looking after lepers in Indonesia, caring for juvenile offenders in many parts of the world, going to, as I did just recently, a village eye bank in India where we restore sight to visually handicapped Indians, or amongst the girls in the red light district in Amsterdam, Hamburg, or Seoul, Korea, or caring for heroin addicts' babies in the Netherlands, or even, as an Australian, seeing the Salvation Army officer flying in his aeroplane from cattle station to cattle station. No, not the flying doctor, but the flying padre, visiting those lonely outback stations of Australia with the message of the gospel, with an opportunity to share, sometimes conducting weddings, sometimes conducting funerals, sometimes just leading the Aboriginal stockmen in meetings and services and trying to meet need. Our front line runs through the needs of the world.
We thank God for the life of General Eva Burrows, and we leave you with a quote by the late Colonel Henry Garapi. "General Burrows, you transcend your generation as one of the greatest leaders of Salvation Army history, a leader of vision who took the Army where it had not dared to go before."